We co-founded Gilt. We were a team of 5 co-founders back in 2007, and I had been at the company for 7 years and loved the company, still love the company very much today. It's so much a part of me and who I am and my professional journey. But like many entrepreneurs, I had found myself a little bit curious as to what the next path would be after Gilt. And I realized along the way that I truly love the early stage process of building a company, of pursuing ideas, of being able to really innovate without politics, without having to go through big company protocols and sometimes bureaucracy. And along the way, I graduated from HBS in 2004. I had found, given that the spirit of the conversation is women's entrepreneurship, I had found myself mentoring and becoming an advisor in a lot of amazing female-founded and led startups coming out of Harvard Business School, including companies like Rent the Runway and Birchbox. And so I was always very open to mentoring and getting involved in helping others the way I wished people had helped me in our early days of Gilt, and got together with two of my Glam Squad co-founders, Jason Perry and David Goldweitz. They had already launched Glam Squad. We were at a Harvard undergrad tech event in New York at Google's offices, and they told me about the concept, which was about 6 weeks old. And what Glam Squad is we deliver beauty services in 3 cities today: New York, LA, Miami. So hair, makeup, and nail services, very high quality services at a relatively affordable price. So $50 blowouts, $75 makeup, $75 for mani-pedis. And I just got so excited about the concept. Back then it was just hair and just in New York. And I said, this is speaking to me as a consumer. I am a busy professional woman, had been working in fashion/technology, where I felt like I needed to look my best for the job. Not very good at doing my own hair, not very good at doing my own makeup, and I also have 2 little kids, so I'm totally time-starved, and just saw the immediate potential for the business, so became an advisor in the company, and a few months later, they convinced me to join the company full-time as a CEO, and they brought me in as a co-founder as well, and it's been an amazing ride. The business launched 2 years ago. We've raised our Series B, and we're growing incredibly quickly. So it's been a lot of fun. And this is the stage of a company that I think I love the most, and I think where I can add the most value.
Alexandra, does the tech industry have a bias against women?
Well, first of all, it's not my personality to be saying, cry me a river. I'm not here to be complaining in any way, shape, or form, but you're asking me the question, so yes, we do have a problem, and I think we're all here because we want to make it better, and it is getting better, and it's so much better than back in 2007 when we were just starting out with Gilt, and I was looking for role models and mentors, and I just didn't know of any female founders. I'm sure they existed, but I didn't even know who to aspire to be. I think that there are a few challenges. One is the reality of the VC community is that it is an old boys network, and it is improving and it is changing, but I think from an investor perspective, many investors that I know are typically going to invest in companies and industries that they inherently understand, that they're inherently passionate about, where they can also add potentially strategic value. And it's harder for a man to do that investing in a female-focused company, which is just a reality, and that's okay. So, in the case of Glam Squad, our 2 biggest investors, NEA and SoftBank, the actual investors and partners who sit on our board happen to be women, and I happen to have known them for a long time, Marissa Campisi and Dana Grayson, and I don't think that's an accident. I think even though they're not necessarily the exact demo that we were going after, and they understood the potential for our businesses. So I think that as we see more women going into VC, as we see more examples of large big ideas being founded or led by women. I think that it's going to get better, and it's all of our jobs to improve it for everyone else who's coming up behind us.